Will immigration cases start going faster under Joseph Biden? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our office here in St. Louis, Missouri. On January 20th, 2021, Joe Biden will become our new president. And the question is, what will happen at USCIS and what will happen at the State Department? Will cases start to go faster? I think there's no doubt that eventually cases will start to go faster. It won't happen immediately, but I think a lot of the restrictions that have been placed on USCIS and the State Department will go away, and the agencies will be able to start processing cases faster. Now, everyone needs to remember, under President Obama, things were still slow, right? So cases still took a year to bring someone from overseas, or to get your citizenship took 8 to 12 months, depending on where you lived. Those dates will probably go back to normal. Now, we all know that the Trump administration has been extending processing times, and we'll see those numbers start to come down. There's been purposeful actions, both explicit and implicit, which means stated and unstated, by the Trump administration to slow down work at USCIS. They've put in all these extra layers of checks, where supervisors upon supervisors have to review applications before they're approved. Everybody's scared to approve anything, and the default is no. And I think that all we can hope for under President Biden, it will be to get the fundamental question back to maybe. We don't want them to automatically say no or to lean towards saying no. We've seen some of the craziest denials we've ever seen. So we expect that it'll take a while. The Trump administration has moved a lot of the money out of USCIS, which is why they were claiming that they were broke earlier this year. And we'll see things. It'll probably take about 1.5 years, 2 years before things to really start to get back to normal. And then at the State Department, it's funny, the other day, one of my fans on Twitter said that they wanted me to be the next head of USCIS, and I laughed. And I said, well, I wouldn't mind being the head of USCIS, but I'd rather be in charge of the embassies. I think the embassies are really where Mike Pompeo, Rex Tillerson, and the other people at the State Department have really gutted those embassies, and that they simply don't have the resources or the woman power or manpower to properly staff these cases. So again, I think it's going to take a long time for the embassies to get up to speed. But if I were in charge, that would be my priority. I would want to get the embassies sort of having a uniform way of handling cases. I'd want them to cut out a lot of their BS that they do to screw with immigrants. I'd definitely get rid of all the abuse that we see in embassies like Casablanca and Islamabad. We would put an end to all that stuff. But at the very most important thing would be to just speed those cases up. They're taking way, way, way too long, and I'd put resources into that. We need to reset our relationship with the world. Donald Trump has done an American first policy throughout his presidency, and we really need to start building those bridges, and the State Department is the one to do that. So there's a lot of work to be done. Donald Trump has done a lot of damage to the State Department and to USCIS. I do only see brighter days ahead, but don't be thinking I won't be suing them. I'll be suing them plenty, because I know people are going to be delayed, certainly for these next 2 years while things get back to normal. But even after that, we have plenty of lawsuits. So I'm sure that that part of our practice will continue to be busy, sad to say. So if you have questions, give us a call, 314-961-8200. You can email us at info@hackinglawpractice.com. Be sure to join us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. And if you like this video, we ask that you please share it out on social, and you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get updates whenever we make videos just like this one. One last thing, don't forget we're on Instagram now at Hacking Law Practice LLC. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.